Now, the government has issued a clarification on its new digital content rules that make prominent labelling of AI, that's artificial intelligence-generated content, compulsory. The government has highlighted that routine editing of photos, PDF using AI need not be flagged as AI-generated. Ashmit joins us now with more details. Ashmit, take us through what the government is saying in its FAQ on the use of digital content.
Well, the government expanding on the scope of the notified rules that were put out yesterday and clarifying as to how and when these rules can be implemented. Firstly, as far as synthetic media or AI-generated content, the government defines it as per the FAQs by saying media that is defined that can appear like a real person or a real event that can possibly deceive a person into believing that it is real. That is something that will then qualify as AI-generated or synthetic content. But having said that, what is not on the government's radar are routine edits that you and I may make while clicking a photo, adding a filter to that photo, using AI for editing of PPTs, or for editing PDFs. That is permissible, that can continue. No reason for concern there. However, the focus area for the government will be AI-generated content, especially illegal content. So what qualifies as illegal? Well, child pornography, obscene content, vulgar content. We'd seen only a few days back, Govt had been generating sexually inappropriate images. Images like those, content like that is something that the government is keen on targeting by way of these latest regulations. Not just that, the AI companies are also required to prominently label all content that is being generated via their platforms. It should have a very prominent label displaying that this content is synthetically generated or generated using AI tools. But that's not all. The rules also require social media companies to shoulder a part of that responsibility. The social media companies on their part will also have to verify whether content that is being uploaded by users is AI generated, and if it is suitably labeled as well. That responsibility will rest on the shoulders of social media companies. But having said that, there's more to it. The rules also prescribe for a tighter timeline that social media companies will have to work with. In case of nude images, that has to be taken down within 2 hours. Earlier, the deadline was 24 hours. In case of government takedown orders, that has to be actioned within a 3-hour time frame. Earlier, the time window that had been allowed to social media companies was 36 hours. So clearly a tightening of the time frame as well with respect to AI-generated or synthetic content.
All right, Ashmit, many thanks for joining us. The standoff in